Good evening and welcome to Thursday's edition of the Regional News. The UN Weather Agency said on Thursday that 2023 is all but certain to be the hottest year on record, and warning of worrying trends that suggest increasing floods, wildfires, glacier melt, and heat waves in the future. The World Meteorological Organization also warned that the average temperature for the year is up to some 1.4 degrees Celsius from pre-industrial times, a mere 1/10 of a degree under the target limit for the end of the century as laid out by the Paris Climate Accord in 2015. The WMO Secretary General said at the onset earlier this year of El Niño, the weather phenomenon marked by heating in the Pacific Ocean, could tip the average temperature next year over the 1.5-degree target cap set in Paris. We tell you that a tourist has died while snorkeling in the Bahamas. According to a police statement, the 61-year-old man, who is a resident of Warminster in Pennsylvania, was snorkeling in the waters of Castaway Cay when he encountered breathing issues. Despite the lifeguards' rescue effort and the administration of CPR, he remained unresponsive. The victim was later transported back to the cruise ship, where the ship's doctor examined him and pronounced him dead, police said. This is the fourth cruise ship passenger to die suddenly in the Bahamian waters this month. And finally, we tell you that Israel and Hamas on Thursday agreed to extend a temporary truce by another day, minutes before it was set to expire, said Qatar, which has been mediating between the two sides. Negotiations on extending it came down to the wire, with last-minute disagreements over the hostages to be freed by Hamas in exchange for another day of a halt in fighting. Word of the extension came just as the truce was to expire at 7 a.m. Thursday. The Qatar foreign minister said the truce was being extended under the same terms as in the past, under which Hamas has released 10 Israeli hostages per day in exchange for the release of 30 Palestinian prisoners. The announcement followed a last-minute standoff earlier Thursday, with Hamas saying Israel had rejected a proposed list that included 7 living captives and the remains of 3 who the group said were killed in previous Israeli airstrikes. Israel later said Hamas submitted an improved list, paving the way for the extension. Negotiators had been working into Thursday to hammer out details for a further extension of the truce. The expectation had been to extend the pause in fighting for at least another day or two, with the focus on releasing women and children. I'm RENATA Burnett. That's all for now. Thank you for watching.